Hello everyone, let's do our weekly sketch. I'll take the middle one, very simple sketch. Shoulder, mapping out the light, mapping out the light at the top, shadow at the bottom. Shadow at the bottom, thigh, and then shin, foot, toes, calf, shoulder, bone structure here. That's a quick sketch from an anonymous artist. It's on Pinterest, so I don't know who's drawn it, but it's a really beautiful sketch. Then you got the hat, yes, and then you have the bum with the thigh here, and then you have the foot itself here. Sorry, the foot, shin, and is sunk on sand. You got the other hand just being barely described. It is in the shadow. In far away, and a bit of a shadow, mapping out the shadows. I've done that previously. Shadow and light. There. Shadow, leave that area, the light area here, which suggests the sun. And then you have a shadow of the arm, fingers dipped in sand, possibly. Sandy shadow of the sun, shoulder blade. And then you have shadow, and shadow here. And then you have again foot, arm here, further away, because in case it's further away. You've got the first hand, the right hand closest to us, and shadow here. And then again, just a little bit, being a bit more fussy here with the direction of the foot, the body, as it's moving. Well, there it is. And we have the calf here. Calf there. Toes on this foot. And you want that direction of the foot turning like this. Okay, and a little bit of shadow you got there. You got somebody or a girl or a boy, it doesn't actually, it's not very clear what's going on, but it doesn't matter. Might be a girl. And also shadow on the thigh here. Well, here we are. That was it. That was a quick sketch. Yeah. Shadow here as well. All right, let's go to the next one then. Hello again. We've got the lady on the beach and the lady sitting or posing for us. Okay. Head, shadow here, and then you have shoulder, spine, hip, bum here. You got her left bum, right, thigh, and the calf, and the foot itself. here, and of course shadows. Under the thigh, under the calf here, very heavy, and the shadow here. And of course I neglected that, shouldn't. It happens sometimes. We've got hands here, fingers. Maybe I can raise that shoulder a little bit, although it's not raised there, but I can do my own figure, a different version of it. And a little bit of shadow shape here. And the shadow which the body casts onto the table, or sorry, platform. But the hip, thigh, a bit curved, it dips down, curves from up here, and the foot, as I said, foot, it's actually bigger than that because it's, although it's in perspective, goes, moves, becomes smaller as it moves away, and then you have a heel here, ankle bone. Do I need to emphasize that? The calf down here? Possibly, yes. And you have the shadow here. Hair. Head, a little bit of shadow. Neck. And background, which is very, very dark. It emphasizes the model a lot more. So yes, a darker background, you emphasize a lot more the model. Although it's a much more dynamic there. Kind of that line, lines like this, but I think for me it will work better if I soften those lines here and create something out of that, kind of a bit more of a diverse background here. Move down the fingers here. There you are. And I can emphasize or give it a quick with a chamois. Let's try with a chamois and see how that will look. So the top bit, soften the top like this, and that creates depth. It's like the front is moving forward. How about this? I think it's an interesting thing to do. Why not? It's just something different, just so that you can move again, make the body move forward. A bit more shoulder blade, more emphasis on the shoulder blade. Little more rounded here. Bottom here, and then the thigh a bit wider, calf a bit wider here, and then really light at the top of the foot. There. And I can use the putty to create depth with via the putty. A bit more neck, light the shoulder. There. Just a concept, different approach, different proposition. Okay. And a little bit less, or I can emphasize the line a little bit more by doing that. There. And give it a straight line down here. A little bit more intense the thigh, hip up here. I've shortened that on purpose. Makes her even move forward, even more forward. For more dynamic pose. There you go, the ear, which I don't see on the original image, but I am doing it here. And moving the shoulder even more intensely. So take an inspiration from the original image, and you can do your own thing here. You can slightly change the movement. Off you go. Highlight on the hair. All right. Okay then, so I'll see you on the next one.